Hello everybody and welcome to this video on JVK's decision support system. Today we are going to use one of the dashboards from this JVK DSS to do some troubleshooting. But before we do any of that, I'd like to take you very quickly through this dashboard. As you can see, this is the main page. There are some maps, some charts, some escalation reports, and some escalation reports in Hindi, which is the vernacular language of Bihar. Alright, to start things off, we are going to put ourselves in the shoes of a district project manager. We are going to identify one block where sending ICF, that's one of the funds for an SHG, so sending ICF into SHGs has been a problem, and we are going to identify the block where this problem is most critical. Right, so let's go to charts, where you can see I have already selected the district Nalanda and 7 blocks from Nalanda, which are the mature blocks. That means the community pyramid with CLFs, VOs and SHGs is complete in each of these blocks. The topic that we are interested in is sending money into SHGs, so we select it and hit chart it. So you can see that a bunch of different columns have come up. We are focused only on ICF today, so we are going to switch up the columns for the remaining funds like that. Now, the first column is telling you the number of SHGs that are reporting out of that block, and the second column is telling you the number of SHGs that have not received the ICF. And a glance at this chart tells you that the problem is most critical in this block, Bihar Sharif, where out of 909 SHGs that are reporting, 146, about 15%, have not received ICF. So as the district project manager, it's my job to call the block project manager and tell him that, okay, on this parameter, your block is the worst, so you need to set a target for reducing that number, and you need to give me a deadline. Right, so now let's put ourselves in the shoes of the block project manager, who has to reduce the number of SHGs from 146, but doesn't know which of those 909 he needs to send ICF to. To understand that, as a block project manager, I'll go to this tab, select the district, the block, and get the details. Lots of details have come up. Each row in this table is an SHG. For example, this is Gulab SHG, which is federated into Indira VO, which in turn is federated into Sankalp CLF. This SHG was formed in January 2010, and it has received ICF. So that's not good for our present purposes. We are just going to type no over here, and that gives us the entire list of 146 SHGs in the Bihar Sharif block that we need to send ICF into. We can download that list by clicking on this button. So at this stage, we know the details. We can hand them over to the ACs and CCs and ask them to work with these groups to send the money in. Or we can involve the CLFs, because at the end of the day, it's the CLFs who are supposed to take care of all the management. To do that, we need to convert these reports into Hindi, which is done very easily. You can go into the Hindi escalations. You can see that the district and block is already selected along with the topic. Let's just select any one CLF, for example, Sanskar, and hit details. The entire escalation report from the previous tab is now translated into Hindi. Again, this CLF can download this report by hitting this button. So I hope this was a good example about how the dashboard is used for management, where management identifies certain issues that they need to work on, use the charts and maps to prioritize the areas that they need to focus on, and then use the escalation reports to drill down to the last detail. Thank you for your time.